Welcome back, everyone. We are going to start 2025 out doing things we're afraid of. I wanted to make sourdough for quite some time now, but I have been afraid of messing it up, not getting it right, it making a mess, just all the things, so I haven't done it. But you know what? I'm going to do it, and if I mess it up, it's fine. We'll start over, and if it makes a mess, we'll clean it up. Not happily, but we'll clean it up. So I guess we'll start by getting our jar ready. I got this sourdough jar. It's a Need Ace sourdough jar. Came with the little jar and the little air bubble stirrer thing. And it's got a thermometer we have to put on the jar, and then it's got a rubber band to tell you when to feed it and where it was at and all the things. It's got a little cap thing. Not sure what the little cap thing's for. But supposedly we just line this up on the jar, this little thermometer here. Just a little sticky guy, and you just line him up on the jar and stick him on. And we're gonna hope we get it straight. Alright, well, step one we've accomplished and we have not messed up, so that's a win. Now, we got our jar going, we got to get our sourdough going. It's this homemade sourdough bread San Francisco style starter. It comes with a packet of dehydrated San Francisco style sourdough starter culture, instructions for activating, and all you need is some all-purpose white flour. So I got this Food to Live flour, and I guess we'll see what these instructions say. Hopefully it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Sell by 3 of 26, so we're still good. That's nice. Alright. We'll start at the beginning. What you need. We recommend using organic flour, so I got organic flour. The type of flour you need depends on the starter you're activating. Well, this says all-purpose flour, but I got rye flour. So, step one, we're already gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. And we might have to start over eventually or find a starter that's better suited for rye flour, I guess, or whole wheat or something, I don't know. Alright, anyhow, moving on. Water free of chlorine and fluoride, which we got a water filter, so I'll just get water out of there. 1 packet sourdough culture. We'll need a glass jar, coffee filter or tight weave cloth, rubber band, mixing utensils. Okay, so activating your sourdough starter. It says we're going to add the packet of starter to 1 tablespoon of flour and 1 tablespoon of room temperature water in a quart-sized glass jar and stir thoroughly. We're going to cover the jar with a coffee filter and breathable material secured with rubber band, and we're not going to do that because, or maybe we are. Does this go on top of here? Okay, so we're going to cover it with that. You're looking for your starter to bubble between feedings. That's the fermentation work. So we'll put it in a warm place after we add all this, and we'll come back tomorrow. And I'll do a daily short, and we'll see what happens with this, and it won't have to take up a bunch of video time. So if you're interested in following along, I'll do a short every morning, and I will try and post it by 10 a.m. How's that sound? Okay, so let's pour our starter in here. right? I need a tablespoon, right? Is that what I needed? Tablespoon. Get a tablespoon here. You guys are in front of most of my tablespoons and such, but I found a half a tablespoon over there. So we'll just use that, it's fine. We need a tablespoon of this flour. That's the wrong flour, but we're gonna roll with it because too late now. I have committed to either getting this right or messing it up, but I've committed to doing this, so I'm not gonna wait to reorder flour because by then I'll chicken out again. All right, 1 tablespoon of this flour. And then we need a tablespoon of water. Great. 1 tablespoon of room temperature water. I'm going to take it over to the sink because otherwise we'll have a mess. We have our tablespoon of room temperature water. So now I guess we just need to stir this all together. Okay, ma'am. We're going to see what happens. Starting small and mighty. Seems like an awful lot of jar for what is in here. Okay, I did this right? Add starter, 1 tablespoon flour, 1 tablespoon water. Stir thoroughly. Cover, and then we'll let it sit till tomorrow. So let's get all this beautifulness off of here. And then we'll put, I don't know what lid on it. I guess we'll put this lid on it. Whoa! Thanks, ma'am. And then it says to secure it with a rubber band.
I guess that's
so I guess the rubber band goes up here. I guess.
I don't think that really works.
Something like that.
I like this lid.
Do you?
Time to feed me. Time to feed me.
Alright, something like that. And then we're just gonna let him sit on the counter. And you know, I'm gonna actually wrap him up in a towel because I feel like he could use a little warmth. It's winter. He needs a little warmth to grow, right? His thermometer says that he is 72. No, 75.
What's this thermometer?
So we're just gonna cover him up because of the colors. See if they go black and then it's colored. Alright. Well, there we go. We've started our first big project of 2025. We've got sourdough started. I've wanted to do this for so long, so I'm happy I got it done. I hope it works out despite having rye flour and not all-purpose flour. We're gonna hope for the best and see what happens. And if it goes wonky, that's fine. We'll just get a different starter and life's gonna move on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So, tomorrow, 10 a.m., what? I love you. Tomorrow, 10 a.m., I will do a short video feeding this guy, and we'll just keep track of him and see what he's up to in the mornings. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with us today and accomplishing our first big project of 2025, making some sourdough.
Yeah.
Are you excited for sourdough?
Yeah.
Yeah, we like sourdough around here, and we have an amazing baker of sourdough in our area. But sometimes you just gotta learn to do some things on your own. So that's what we're doing today. And hopefully we're going to accomplish it. That's our being hopeful for the day. We're gonna hope that we did not kill this with the rye flour. And we're gonna hope it goes well. So,
and if it doesn't, then we just restart.
And we just restart. Life will roll on. Worse has happened. All right, we will see you all tomorrow. Bye!